To fully understand why Russia decided to invade Ukraine, it is crucial to look back at the historical context that set the stage for these recent developments. During the Soviet era, Russia, as the Soviet Union's largest and dominant republic, controlled vast territories in Europe, extending its borders westward through the inclusion of multiple satellite states in Eastern Europe. This configuration provided a buffer zone that made the Soviet borders highly defensible, especially against potential NATO aggression. The Northern European plain, running from the Netherlands through Germany and Poland to Russia, is a flat expanse offering little natural defense, making controlled buffer states strategically valuable. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 resulted in a dramatic shift in European geopolitics. Newly independent states emerged from the former Soviet space, and the geopolitical landscape of Eastern Europe was radically transformed. As these new nations sought to secure their independence and integrate into Western economic and security structures, many turned to NATO, the Western military alliance formed in 1949 primarily to counter Soviet influence during the Cold War. Since the fall of the Soviet Union, NATO has expanded eastward, incorporating many countries that were once in the Soviet orbit or directly part of the Soviet Union. This expansion included the Czech Republic, Poland, and Hungary in 1999. Bulgaria, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania in 2004, Croatia and Albania in 2009, Montenegro in 2017, and North Macedonia in 2020. Each expansion brought NATO closer to Russia's borders, increasing Russia's perception of an encroaching threat. On the other hand, Ukraine holds a particularly significant strategic position due to its size, location, and historical ties with Russia. Sharing a long border of approximately 1,400 miles with Russia, Ukraine's alignment in international affairs is of paramount importance to Russian security considerations. The prospect of Ukraine joining NATO was seen in Moscow as a direct threat to Russia's sphere of influence and its strategic security. In 2014, Ukraine underwent a significant political shift following the Euromaidan protests, which resulted in the ousting of President Viktor Yanukovych, who was seen as pro-Russian. The subsequent administration oriented itself more towards the European Union and NATO, deepening Russia's concerns. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its support for separatist movements in eastern Ukraine were initial responses to these developments. The full-scale invasion in 2022 can be viewed as a continuation of these dynamics, driven by Russia's desire to preemptively thwart Ukraine's further integration with the West, particularly with NATO.